Hello, my love. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Tatiana Sonjalia, and I am a healer, and I help people transform their lives. Thank you guys for all the support, all the love. Seriously, this is so amazing to be able to share what I love and share it the way that I want. And the fact that I get support not only from the people who love me, but people that genuinely support because they actually enjoy my videos and what I have to say. And it's really encouraging. Seriously, it's not easy to be consistent with something. And the fact that you guys, will reach out to me and give me video requests. Did you guys hear my stomach? The fact that you guys give me video requests, it just makes me so motivated to just continue down this path. Because sometimes I don't know what to share, and I think it comes from a place of not knowing what you guys want to hear. So the more that you guys tell me what you guys want to hear, the more that I'm fueled to get on here and give you guys what you're asking for. So thank you again for all your support. Thank you for those who have reached out to me and have actually given me encouragement and video requests. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I can't say it enough. So I kind of want to talk about something that I actually posted on my Instagram 2 days ago on India Ari's birthday. I wanted to share something that was on my mind 2 days ago. I actually shared a snippet of my thoughts on this on my Instagram. If you guys don't already follow me, you guys can follow me at Tatiana X Sonjalia. What was on my mind, and it's been on my mind for a minute now, but I just never really felt called to share this with you guys, which is the fact that your role models are ruining your lives. I'm just going to be blunt, period, point blank, sis. They are ruining your lives, and they're ruining your chances at having a truly fulfilling life. Really. A truly fulfilling, healthy, happy, high vibrational life. I'm going to be specifically talking about like artists in the music industry. I used to look up to these women. I used to think that they were beautiful, successful, independent women. And the truth is, they are puppets in the music industry who are selling young women like you and I a false narrative of what it means to be a successful woman, of what it means to be a happy woman, of what it means to be a high value woman. If you listen to the lyrics in the songs that they are putting out to us, those lyrics are literally instructions on how to be unhappy, unhealthy, toxic, and low vibrational. So if you're a woman and you're actually happy to be in your masculine, then click off of this video. Don't even waste your time. Click off this video. This is not for you. I'm speaking to the women who actually want to have a happy and healthy life. The women who actually look forward to building a life with a partner, building a family, a legacy, and living their life at 100% happiness and healing themselves, taking care of themselves, growing and learning and developing. I used to be in that energy of loud and proud. I'm going to say what I want, when I want, and if you don't like it, then oh well. And I understand there's a difference between speaking your mind in a transparent way and being a disrespectful, toxic communicator. Those are two different things. Now I have learned to speak clearly and honestly in a way that I can actually be heard. What women don't realize is that when you want to be heard and you start getting loud and you start cussing and you start name calling and you start getting up off the seat and you stand up, that does not make you heard. That actually silences every word that is coming out of your mouth. No man is going to put up with that. And if you have a man that puts up with it, I'm curious to see what's wrong with him. And this is why I think I really want to start helping women navigate back into our feminine energy, because that is where we are strongest. That is where we are actually happiest. That is actually where we are most useful. And also, I'm really sick and tired of today's society, and this is not all women, so relax, but I'm talking about the majority of society. Most women today, when they hear the word femininity, they associate that with weakness. I know that I used to look down on the girly girls, the feminine women, the women who knew when to be silent and knew when to speak. I used to look down at them as weak. But now what I realize is that the most wise and the most strong women are strong because they are in their feminine energy. They're strong because their wisdom actually comes from within. And when you have wisdom coming from within and you listen to it, it is usually guiding you or guiding me as a woman to sit within my healthy feminine energy. Back when I was in my masculine energy, I was so unhappy. I always had an attitude for no reason. I always was defensive. I always felt attacked when someone was being honest with me. I couldn't take criticism. I didn't know how to make changes to myself. I didn't really know who I was. I did not know how to take accountability for my mistakes, my flaws. I didn't even know how to say sorry. Can you believe that? So many women nowadays do not know how to say sorry, especially to a man. Yeah, I'm sure you could say sorry to your girlfriends, your mom, your sister. But let a man ask you for an apology? Oh, no. Y'all can't do that. I know I couldn't, because we can never do no wrong, right? That is toxic. That is extremely toxic. And the energy, yes, it may feel powerful, but it is to your own detriment. I love women and I want women to be happy and healthy. And I want women to experience growth and love and joy. And I want women to be able to give love freely and receive love freely. We always hear about those experiences where women get done dirty in a relationship with a man, and then the next relationship, they're closed off, or they have, trauma, and now they can't, be a healthy woman in this relationship with a healthy man. And it's like they're taking their baggage from the past and bringing it to the future, and then they self-sabotage and they ruin their own happiness. I don't want that for you. I didn't want that for myself, so I decided to do something about it. And I had to let people tell me about myself and accept it and take accountability for it and realize why I was acting this way. As women, we gotta do better. And I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think we could. When women start hearing me talk about being in our feminine energy, I remember talking to an older woman who was maybe in her 50s. And I remember having the conversation with her about what I desire for myself, what women who are in their feminine energy should embody. In the whole conversation, I was calm and I was able to listen to her and express myself. But on her end, she was becoming excited, not in a good way. She was becoming agitated, angry. She was very defensive. And that just shows me that the majority of women have not been able to feel safe in feminine energy because maybe there was trauma in the past. Maybe you were done dirty by somebody. Maybe, your fathers disappointed you. let you down, broke your heart. And that's how this happens. That's how it starts, you know? And a lot of times it is actually women from the previous generation who pass down these mentalities of masculine energy and of essentially hating men. But I've had someone in my family, an elder woman in my family, give me horrible, horrible advice in my relationship. She said, never let a man know how much you appreciate him. When I heard that advice the first time, I thought to myself, oh, shoot, is she right? Should I not ever let my man know how much I appreciate him and all that he does for me and all the love and support that he gives me and all the safety that he allows me to feel? Should I keep that to myself and never let him know? Now I know that was complete bull. And that came from her trauma, that came from her experiences. And unfortunately, it is the elder women who have experienced trauma, specifically with men in their lives, that pass down those fears to the younger generations. So, though I've never experienced, extremely heartbreaking experiences with a man that I've been in a relationship with, now I have that trauma. That trauma now was dumped onto me, and now I have to carry that weight on my back, unfortunately. So it is these beliefs that I'm starting to learn how to undo, and I'm becoming aware of how generational trauma is passed down through women in a very unaware way. I've been holding off on even having this conversation here on YouTube for a minute because I was afraid that women would think that I was anti-woman or I was a hater on independent women. But the fact that I would even think that would happen is true. But it shouldn't stop me from coming on here and talking to the women and trying to reach the women who actually want to make positive change in their life. That should not stop me. So I'm happy to be here talking about this. I'm a little fearful because I don't want women to think that I'm anti-woman. But think about it. Why would I be afraid of other women's opinions about me? It's because women are women's biggest haters. Women try to gang up on men and say that men, hate on women and don't want women to be free and autonomous or whatever. But it's actually women who are each other's worst critics and actually women's worst enemy when it comes to being truly happy. In my relationship that I'm in currently right now, I had to learn from scratch how to properly love my man. And this is no blame on anybody, but I'm just speaking from my experience, and I want to be transparent that I had to learn how to properly love my man. And I also had to learn how to properly love myself. As women, we miscue what self-love is. We think that self-love means one thing when it's actually the complete opposite. To love yourself means to be self-disciplined. To love yourself means to put your healing as a top priority. To love yourself as a woman means to follow your inner guidance. Self-love doesn't mean, I'm gonna go out and party till I can't think, till I can't see straight. Self-love does not mean I'm gonna eat whatever I want and it's gonna hurt my stomach the next morning, but I don't care. Self-love does not mean I'm gonna take mad pictures of my body and put it out onto the internet for everybody to see because they're gonna give me positive feedback on how I look. Self-love does not mean that I don't need a man. And guys, use your common sense. I'm obviously not talking about situations where a man was abusive or destructive to you. But in most cases, the ones who are toxic and now in today's society in the relationships, is the woman. Because women have a hard time taking accountability now. And women also have a hard time listening. And so many women are like, why should I listen? That is so foolish. That is so foolish to think that when someone has value to give you, you don't have to listen to it because maybe your pride, maybe your ego, maybe you think, who is this person to tell me anything? But you would be a fool to pass up the opportunity to listen. I just learned how to listen. And what I mean by really listen is when somebody is talking, you have to be fully engaged with the words that are coming out of their mouth and understanding their true intentions instead of trying to think of what you're about to say when they're done talking. Because that means you're not listening. If you already have a rebuttal after that person has said what they said, or you're interrupting that person or talking over them, that means that you're not listening to them. And they just may have something really important to say. And the gift of listening to somebody, guys, you guys don't even know. It is such a gift to give somebody the opportunity to be heard, to be understood. That is such a powerful gift. And as women, we give that to each other freely. But when it comes to a man, we immediately cut off the ability to listen. That makes a man feel unappreciated, unloved, unrespected. And what man is going to give you the best of him when you can't do the same back? So many women are afraid to present or give the best of themselves to their partners because of the fear of being taken advantage of or being used, right? But how will you ever get the best version of the partner that you want if you do not present them with the opportunity to experience the best version of you? How does that make sense? And obviously, if you have somebody that's unreceptive or just does not care about your feelings, that is your responsibility to decipher and discern. Like we have to take the necessary precautions to protect ourselves physically and emotionally. So if you see red flags, why would you stay? If you see red flags, why would you think you're not gonna get hurt? So it is up to you. It's your responsibility, because women, we attract men. So if you are attracting the wrong types of dudes, that is your fault. You are in charge of attracting. So a woman is responsible for attracting the man. The man is responsible for proving his worthiness to her. So if you're attracting the wrong types of dudes, sis, do better. Just do better. And you may not have had an example of what the right man looks like. So go find it. Go find that example of what the right man looks like. I don't care if you didn't have a dad. I don't care if you had a horrible father or your father was a really bad example. I don't care. It's up to you to go find the right example, because your life is in your hands. You cannot blame nobody for your life. You can't blame nobody for the circumstances that you fall into. Everything is up to you. We have to take accountability. And I'm saying this with love. I'm saying this to my past self, really. I'm talking to the girl who was smart with the mouth, who was ready to cut your heart with her words, who was ready to assert her physical dominance, even though I'm only 5'3". So I'm talking to her, and I'm talking to anybody else who wants to experience true love and true joy and maximum health of the mind, body, and spirit. I have so much more to say, but right now, I think this is all that I have for you right now. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue talking about this topic. I'm really passionate about it, as you guys can see. It really means a lot to me, as you guys probably already understand why. But let me know in the comments what your thoughts were on this. I'm really excited to see, how receptive women are to the idea of being better. Women, I love you. I love you as much as I love me. And it's not until recently that I have been able to really do that. We're chasing the wrong things in life, ladies. We are. But I want us to stop self-sabotaging our happiness. I want us to stop self-sabotaging our healthiness. Not just of our bodies, but like our minds, our spirits. We are self-sabotaging each other, ourselves, our daughters, our future grandchildren. We have to stop. Let's focus on ourselves. Let's pour love and light into ourselves. Let's heal together. Let's improve every area of our lives. And if there's somewhere where we're weak, let's pick each other back up and let's show ourselves the way, the right ways. It's up to us. It's up to us. There's a song that India Ari wrote, and I forgot the name of it, but she's spitting facts, and she says it's up to us. She's talking to women. It's up to us. If you guys are interested in hearing more about my experience, or if you guys have any, questions or any topics that you guys would like for me to talk about in my next video, please feel free to put it in the comments down below. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, click that bell notification. I don't want you guys to miss no videos, none. And I'm looking forward to this conversation. I'm really looking forward to this conversation. I'm looking for this to be a mutual conversation for women to come together and to ask questions and, challenge what I said. If you don't agree with something that I said, put it in the comments. And, let's have that dialogue. Let's hear each other and let's express ourselves and let's find a better way. We have to heal. We have to get this right. We got to do better. I know we can. I love you guys so much. And I'm wishing you an amazing, magnificent day. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.